Hello, everyone, and welcome in. Hope everyone is doing well. Positive healing vibes to all the subscribers, the viewers, and the world out there. Today, we're looking into Sagittarius's general love message for the upcoming week. Now, if you find the message is helpful, if it's resonating for you, please give it a thumbs up. Also, guys, if you like the vibe, how I interpret the cards, you're more than welcome to subscribe to the channel. Everyone's welcome here, and it does help to set intentions for future messages. So let's dive in here, Sagittarius, and see what we can see for your upcoming energy. Most important message here for Sagittarius Spirit. What do my Sagittarian friends need to know? What do they need to see through this upcoming energy? Please and thank you. Two of Cups, Page of Wands, Magician energy. So the Two of Cups, the Page of Wands, this is like you getting ready to enter into a relationship or questioning whether you should enter into this relationship. But the Magician energy always reminds us that our thoughts have power. In fact, this Magician energy is the master manifester, is what I like to say in my one card readings. So when you come to my events, you get to do a free pick a card. And when you pick this card, this is the master manifester. This card symbolizes you have everything that you need in front of you to create the future that you desire. You just have to get clear on what that is and take action. But really, manifestation is our thoughts having power over our reality. See how this plays on into the reading. But I do feel like it's almost like, does this person align with what I want for my future? Is this something that I want to endure long term? Something along those lines. Okay. The energy surrounding you, Sagittarius, the Ten of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords. Again, bigger picture vision. I feel like you're really focused on money, focused on career, focused on work, and really what aligns with your future and what doesn't. Kind of going through a healing process is what I sense. Taking care of yourself, spending a lot of time alone, taking care of your personal needs, making yourself feel good. And I really feel here, Sagittarius, going through a transitional phase in your life, like shedding the old you, or shedding the old parts of you that are no longer serving where you see yourself headed. But ultimately, does this align with that? So let's clarify. I do feel like the questioning comes from, like, is this going to be a repeat of the past cycle, whether this is a past person or just a fear that you're going to go through something again? But I do feel like it's kind of what you're healing, kind of what you're processing at this time. Okay. Just with the Ace of Swords twice, it tells me just being real honest with yourself, real straightforward about your position and where you are personally in your life. Okay. I also feel here that there's a lot of collaborations, like maybe trying to start a business or in the beginning phases of building that foundational piece to creating some sort of business, and not really having time for relationships and worried if this is going to impact or impede that. So the challenge here, the Ten of Wands, the Temperance, the Fool energy. Is this going to be burdensome? Again, does this align with that? Is this going to hold me back? Is this going to set me back from where I'm headed? It's just a very straightforward energy, just really getting clear. And maybe this is like because of the time, this is the middle of the year. So again, getting clear on what the next 6 months are going to look like. But ultimately, this is having to do with a relationship and how this person fits in with that picture. Okay? There is a sadness. I do feel like you're not really seeing it, not really feeling it. This isn't aligning, and that's okay. You don't have to beat yourself up if it's not. Just being straightforward, 100% honest with yourself, with this person, letting them know where you stand, where you see yourself, if they're involved or too intertwined. Maybe the reason why you don't see it fitting is because there's a distance. I do feel you're kind of focused on work right now, so not burying yourself in work, but finding a balance is going to be important. And then Ace of Wands, doing those little things that bring you joy. Okay? And not anything toxic. That means like getting out into nature or reconnecting with old friends, playing pickleball or croquet, or maybe that's throwing darts. Something besides overindulgence. Okay? Maybe it's running. Maybe it's going on a hike. Maybe it's taking a walk by a river. Whatever that looks like for you for the next 2 or 3 months throughout the summer. Find those little slices of heaven and do more of that. Okay? Why do I say that? Our thoughts have power. Like I started this message, our thoughts have power. And when you focus on the practical side of life more than the magical things in life, it can have a tendency to bog you down, bog your energy down, and in turn, everything in life starts manifesting in a more negative way. Okay? So understanding that when we're starting to be more practical, we need to add a little bit of magic. Okay? It's okay when a person doesn't align with our future. Being honest with ourselves, being honest with this person, because the sooner we can realize this, the quicker we can make the space for the people who do align with our future. You're not going to find those people if you're isolating yourself from the world, Sagittarius. So getting out, meeting new people, especially if you're disconnecting from somebody who isn't in alignment with that. Let's pull over your advice guidance moving forward. Thank you guys again for all the love and the support. For information on rituals, for ritual kits, for personal readings, it's all linked below in the description box. And if you found the message was helpful, if it's resonating for you, give it a thumbs up or comment below how it was helpful, how it was resonating. You never know how your story could help another person. It's crazy because this is exactly what I was just talking about, but in a different way, but we'll repeat. Thank you, Spirit, for that message. Strength, Ace of Cups, King of Wands, the death energy. Strength in the death is you're accepting something that's coming to an end, big ending, okay? Something that's changing your entire perspective of life, relationships, and maybe even how you show up in them. I do feel like you're focusing on yourself through this energy, whether this is a week or this is for the next month. This is you taking the time, the space, and the energy to focus inward on yourself. It's a beautiful energy. Filling your own cup is going to be important. And that's where those little slices of heaven, finding those things that bring you happiness, okay, that make you feel at peace with or without another person. So is it going and sitting in nature? Is it taking a walk in the park? Is it going to a grocery store and getting a pint of ice cream and eating it? Whatever that looks like to you, do more of that. Because you're going through big changes, big transformations. So giving yourself a little bit of space, allowing yourself and your body and your higher self and your current self to acclimate to one another will help you to find peace. Your soul journey message coming out for your reading, Sagittarius, is change. I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. There's a certain comfort in the idea of living a life without surprises. The status quo has an appeal, but you'll never learn or grow if your circumstance stays the same. Everybody wants life to be better, but that requires change. You've chosen to incarnate into the physical dimension called Earth because of a myriad of opportunities. If you don't take advantage of them, what was the point? Staying within your comfort zone is overrated. With change comes transformation, and with transformation comes evolution. Stop viewing change as good or bad, because all change nourishes your soul. Don't equate it to a lack of control. Life happens as it's supposed to. You can direct how it plays out, and you always have the power to accept a change that redirects your path. Sagittarius, I definitely feel like you're going through some big changes. I feel like there is a need to accept and just allow yourself to be. Find those things that lift your spirit and understand that things aren't going to look and be the same at the end of this process. So Sagittarius, I feel like that's a good solid message coming out for you guys. Thank you guys again for all the love and the support. I hope the message was helpful, and I look forward to reading your cards again soon. Namaste. Hey friends. So I just wanted to come on and again, thank you for all the love and the support on all of the platforms that I post all of this information on. I started a Patreon and OnlyFans for those of you that want to support the channel, to help to spread the information, to help my travels when I'm going to different events, to connect a little bit deeper on a more personal level with you guys. And so instead of just asking for donations, I thought I would put together a Patreon and an OnlyFans. And on those platforms, I'm posting sound baths and guided meditations. And every once in a while, I'm posting stuff about yoga, yoga positions, and I'm going to also record some yoga videos for you guys to be able to tap into. So if that's something you're interested in, you're more than welcome in joining us. Again, it's Patreon and OnlyFans. Both of those platforms have a lot of similar content, but they're also going to have some different content as well. Follow whichever platform feels in alignment with what you need for your healing journey. And don't be afraid to disconnect, guys. The purpose of this channel is for you to get the tools and the information that you need to heal and to move forward in a more positive direction. The channel isn't meant for you to be here forever, because I feel like once you heal, you hopefully can tap into the healing modalities when you need, and messages when you need, but not to be here for forever. So again, thank you guys again for all the love and support, for liking, for subscribing, for sharing the content. You guys are all freaking amazing, and I look forward to connecting with your beautiful souls again soon. Namaste.